Welcome back to Dreamtime Adventures. Last time we met Charlie and Josephine, the magical siblings of the Burg. Today they're about to face their first real challenge, and it's going to be deliciously dangerous. High above the Burg, Charlie was practicing loop-de-loops with his best friend Buddy, the magnificent blue dragon whose scales sparkled like sapphires in the morning sun. Charlie's little sister Josephine watched in amazement from atop her own magical companion, the majestic Pinky, whose unicorn horn gleamed with rainbow lights. But far from the Burg, beyond the whispering woods in a crooked laboratory perched on Creaky Hill, someone was cooking up trouble. This was the home of Dr. Zoop, a wild-haired inventor whose latest scheme was bubbling away in an enormous copper pot. "Rusty, bring me more cocoa beans," Dr. Zoop called out to his robot assistant. "This batch of mind-control chocolate syrup is almost perfect." Rusty the robot rolled forward with a squeaky wheel, his metal arms loaded with cocoa beans. "Doctor," Rusty grumbled in his mechanical voice, "are you sure this is a good idea? Your last invention turned all the clouds into floating cotton candy." "Nonsense," Dr. Zoop declared, his safety goggles askew as he stirred the bubbling chocolate. "Once the people of the Burg taste my special chocolate syrup, they'll do whatever I say. I'll make them hop on one foot. I'll make them speak backwards. I'll make them crown me king of the Burg." But as Dr. Zoop added the last ingredient, a sprinkle of his secret mind control powder, something went terribly wrong. The chocolate began to bubble faster and faster, growing bigger and bigger. "Doctor!" Rusty's mechanical voice rose in panic. "The chocolate is expanding exponentially." "Oh dear," Dr. Zoop muttered as the chocolate burst out of the pot. "This might be a teensy problem." The chocolate crashed through the laboratory doors and began flowing down Creaky Hill, growing into a massive river of sticky, sweet trouble heading straight for the Burg. Charlie spotted the chocolate river from Buddy's back, but then he noticed something that made his heart skip a beat. In the path of the rushing chocolate was a family of dragons. A mother dragon with an injured wing and 3 tiny baby dragons, all huddled together in their nest near the ground. "Jojo!" Charlie called out. "That dragon family is in danger. The mother's wing is hurt. They can't fly away." Without hesitation, Charlie guided Buddy down toward the dragon family. "It's okay," he called out softly to the worried mother dragon. "We're here to help." Buddy landed beside the nest, and Charlie helped the mother dragon climb carefully onto Buddy's back. Then one by one they gathered up the baby dragons, who chirped nervously as the chocolate river rushed closer and closer. "Hold on tight," Charlie told the dragon family as Buddy spread his wings. They lifted off just as the chocolate river reached the spot where the nest had been. "The chocolate's still heading for the Burg," Josephine called out. "But look, there's the town reservoir down the hill. Pinky, can we use your magic to guide the chocolate that way?" Pinky's horn began to glow with rainbow light. Together, Josephine and Pinky flew alongside the chocolate river, using Pinky's magic to create sparkling barriers that guided the rushing chocolate away from the Burg and toward the reservoir. "No, no, no!" Dr. Zoop jumped up and down in frustration as he watched from Creaky Hill. "My beautiful mind-controlled chocolate!" Rusty rolled up beside his creator. "I told you it was a bad idea, Doctor. Perhaps we should stick to inventing less evil things, like automatic sock sorters?" After making sure the dragon family was safe in a cozy new nest, Charlie and Buddy joined Josephine and Pinky at the reservoir, which was now filled with warm, swirling chocolate. "Wait," Charlie said, "what about the mind control magic in the chocolate?" "I know what to do," Josephine exclaimed. "Pinky's horn can turn bad magic into good magic." Pinky dipped her glowing horn into the chocolate pool. Rainbow ripples spread across the surface, transforming Dr. Zoop's mind control chocolate into just regular, delicious chocolate. Soon word spread through the Burg about the new chocolate swimming pool. Children came running with their swimsuits and inner tubes, ready to splash in the sweetest swimming pool ever created. "Well, Rusty," Dr. Zoop sighed as he watched the children playing in his former mind-controlled chocolate, "back to the drawing board. But mark my words, this isn't the last the Burg has seen of Dr. Zoop." "Of course it isn't," Rusty creaked. "We live right over there. They can see our laboratory from town square. As Charlie and Josephine watched the happy swimmers, the mother dragon and her babies flew past, calling out their thanks with happy roars. You know what? Charlie said to his sister. Sometimes the biggest problems turn into the best surprises, especially when we work together. Josephine agreed, giving Pinky a loving pat. And so ended another magical adventure in the Burg, though certainly not the last time our friends would cross paths with the zany Dr. Zoop and his cranky robot Rusty. Join us next time for more Dreamtime Adventures, where friendship, courage, and a little bit of magic make anything possible.